Hi traders, this is Forex Nelson and I'm back again today with another 5 trades starting this week, and today's date is January the 10th, and I'm using my new Trigger Zones trading system. Now I've gone as far as to nickname this the Holy Grail trading system, mainly because of this magic indicator right here. Can show it to you. Trigger zones. TZ is short for trigger zones. It really helps to find the beginning of the up and down cycles within the market. You can easily trade all 3 trading sessions 24 hours a day. Now I call that the flow of the market. Basically the concept is easy. Once it gets to the top, and eventually it'll start working its way down. So the very first sell signal would have been right at this point right here. Now keep in mind, before I take any trades whatsoever, I get up at 5:30 in the morning. This line right here is 6 o'clock. So between 5:30 and 6, usually by the time I get in front of the computer, it's very close to 6 o'clock. And it takes me up to, could be up to an hour, 45 minutes, something like that, to an hour, to drill down the lights from the monthly all the way down to the 30 minutes, and then to produce my daily trade plan. Now we can take a look at this daily trade plan for today, January the 10th, 22. As you can see, all the trade opportunities, some of them were preferred, some you have to wait for the charts to line up, and either we're buying bullish or selling bearish. But remember, you still have to follow the rules within the, like it says right here, follow the rules within the trigger zone system. So you can put this on pause, you can take a look at it. If you are not making a trading plan, that is the number one reason why you are failing, because you have to be going in the direction of the higher time frames. Now I'm a day trader, so the daily in the 4 hours is a go for me, like this Euro Aussie right in here. For an example, there's down and it says watch for bearish trade. Now remember, you have to wait for the trade setup and wait for a pullback. All you got to do is follow these rules. It's not too complicated. So keep in mind, you really must be doing a trading plan about an hour before you're going to start trading. So if you're going to trade New York, anywhere around 6 or 7 in the morning, and then away you go. London, you're up around 2 in the morning, and remember, all the time frames I'm telling you are New York time or Eastern time zone. Now you can also do exactly the same thing for the Asian. My mentor told me 16 years ago, get in front of the computer by 5 p.m. New York time, and he actually lived in New York City. So, and he trades the Asian session. There's money to be made. Don't let anybody tell you the market is dead in the water. It doesn't move. All you got to do is look back in history, and you can see, especially these futures like gold and oil, and they're moving 24 hours a day. Of course, except for this DAX 30. It only starts to move at 2 a.m. New York time. That's when it opens and starts to move. I bought this daily trade plan from 3 different mentors over the course of many years. And once you have enough chart time, you see how the market is moving. And keep in mind, it's got nothing to do with the gold lines. It's the candlestick patterns, and that will tell you from the higher time frames whether it's either up or down. If you want more information on this daily trade plan, which I do charge $100 a month for, if you do one of these trades and it takes off, gives you 50 to 100 pips, it's paid for, even if you just do one mini lot. And there's 20 trading days in a month, approximately. So if you want some more information on this daily trade plan, which I highly recommend that you get, along with the trigger zones, just get in contact with me. So now we can move forward. By the way, I also, over the weekend, I just picked up a very good, high quality, professional microphone. So my voice should be much better quality than previously before, especially from the videos I did in Colombia. The microphone in the laptop is terrible, but anyhow, I don't have that problem anymore. Euro yen here, let's see, there's the arrow from the higher time frames. By the way, I only took the trades that looked the best, because there are many trades you'll get every day. So Euro yen, we're selling. Let's see where I got in at. It's the only Forex pair I traded. I took the trade actually before 6, because I knew with 95% certainty I was going to have a winner. Look at that, it only went 2 pips against me, and I closed it out, locking in approximately 42, looks like. Let's go with 42 pips, and 42 pips on the euro yen paid $3,731. Keep in mind I took all of these trades between 5:30 and looks like 6:03. I was done all the trades. I'm done trading for the day. One of them I closed out because it was doing fantastic at 6:35, the DAX 30. If you freak out over the pound pairs, don't trade these, because this DAX and this NASDAQ, it pays $20 a pip, and the DAX, the German DAX 30 pays, well, with my 10 lot sizes, pays $37.50 a pip, a real lot. So just as fast as you can make a lot, you can lose a lot. So be careful. Okay, so let's see now. S&P 500, moving right along. Remember, I sold all of these. There's the arrow, the line, higher time frames, my daily trade plan. Everything was screaming to sell. Let's see where I got in at. Right at 6 o'clock. Didn't even go 1 pip against me. Just the way I love to trade. And by the way, if you're the type of trader who likes to stay in the trade for more pips, well, I've got 2 excellent videos called How to Stay in the Trade for More Pips. But I was very happy, and keep in mind I'm usually happy with 100 pips, and today is well over 400 pips, especially when I'm doing a DAX 30. Closed out this trade, looks like, keep in mind that the S&P 500 is only $5 a pip, and there's roughly 109.9. So let's go with 110, and that would be correct, because if you do 110 times $5, and that paid out $5,500. Moving on to the next trade, let's see. Russell, this one pays $10 a pip. There's the arrow. I knew I wanted to be selling, so all you got to do is pull the trigger. Again, didn't even go 1 pip against me. Would have made a lot more if I stayed in the trade, almost 200 pips. But I was very happy at this point in time with 70, it's got to be 75. Well, I know it's 75, jumps around so much. Let's go with 75 times 10 pips times 10 lots. That paid out $7,500. Please note everything that I am doing and showing you, you must do if you ever wish to succeed at trading. Keep in mind that trading is very difficult, more difficult than to become a doctor or a lawyer. Keep that in mind. It's going to take you time and more than a couple of $100. Believe me, I know what I'm talking about because I've been doing this for more than 17 years. So if you do it right, you'll be making 10 times more money than doctors and lawyers. And I can give you a lot more tips and tricks. All you gotta do is get in contact with me. I do prefer Skype, so I can show you my screen. Let's move right along to NASDAQ. Keep in mind, NASDAQ pays $20 a pip. There's the arrow. All of these trades, just to let you know, did qualify for a great way to trade. Comes with a very high success rate, at least it does for me, at least 95%. Look at this move. Could have made a lot more. Look at that. It's 172 pips. On this one, you ignore the last 2 digits. So I close it out. Remember, just being happy with 58 pips. And those 58 pips times $20 ended up paying out $11,560. Moving right along to the last trade, the German DAX 30. Here we go. We're selling it. Let's see where I got in at. Decided to do this bit of a pullback, but after thousands of hours and thousands of trades, I just happen to know when I got the higher time frames in my favor, the most it'll come back to is roughly around the area of the goal line. So I wasn't too worried about that. Let's see, it's still tanking. Let's see where I got in at. Could have made a lot more, but I knew that there was a chance for it to pull back up, and I didn't feel like sitting around and around, so I closed it out here, and I was very, very happy with. Let's go down to the 5 minutes, because here we go. Let's see where I got in at, right here. Close it out, as I said, very happy with. That happens to be, let's go with, looks like it's pretty accurate, 383. Let's go with 383 pips. And if I'm going to use a calculator and get it exact right on. I just used a calculator, took the money total divided by 3750, and it did turn out to be 385. There's 80. Jumps around. But anyhow, 385 pips and ticks, whatever you want to call it. And those 385 ended up paying $14,437. Remember, be very careful if you're trading the DAX 30. So I just did the math. I added up everything. And the grand total of pips and ticks turned out to be, as I said earlier, well over 400. Came to 670 pips. And those 670 pips paid $42,729. So if your system is not producing on a daily basis like my trigger zone system, I highly recommend you get your hands on it along with the daily trade plan. At least you could be making money as you are learning. So to get more information, all you have to do is look right below this video and you'll see this right up, the trigger zone system. Do charge $250 for it. I teach how to trade the flow of the market with help from this magic TZ indicator. Now, my trigger zone system has 5 gigabytes of training, and you'll get an exact copy of my system on your MT4 platform. Included are 9 MT4 templates, 10 custom indicators, and my favorite meter. Included are a lot of PDF books, a lot of Word documents, and 9 bonus videos. This is just all bonus stuff, which will help you in your learning curve to trade, the markets. Now there's a lot of ways to trade, as you can see. My number one way is a great way to trade. All the trades today qualified for a great way to trade. Love it because it has a very high success rate. Now, due to the fact there's a lot of ways to trade, that's why I made 50 training videos. Now you can put this on pause as we're running short of time. If you have any questions whatsoever, simple, pick up the phone and call me. Here's my number. Now if you live too far, simple again, just send me an email. Remember, there's an underscore right here. Now I really prefer Skype. Again, simple. If you have Windows 10, all you got to do is click on this link and we will have a connection. And through Skype screen sharing, I'll give you a free session, answer your questions, give you some tips and tricks, and keep in mind that I'll do all of that with no obligation to you. Now if you click on this link right here, you'll see 35 screenshots of all the trigger systems I've been building over the years. So it's time to wrap up this video, and keep in mind, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next day of trading, the next video, good luck with your trading, and remember to keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.